Can you tell me the difference between engineered wood and solid wood? Like, what is best?
The main difference between an engineered floor and solid floor is that a solid floor is actual solid wood all the way through. Engineered wood, the top layer is solid still. An engineered product has a ply system below it, which gives it some dimensional stability. So you can go wider boards and not have to worry about shrinkage. I think the biggest misconception when customers come in is that when they hear the word engineered, they think it's a laminate. A laminate is a printed image on a backing. An engineered floor is actual solid wood on top of a ply system. And that is the main difference. Solid wood comes in 3/4 thicknesses, and generally an engineered is around 5/8 in thickness.
Why do I have to consider the width of the boards when I'm putting in wood flooring?
That's a very good question, Pam. And this brings me back to solid versus engineered. Uh, with a wider board, each board is going to shrink in the wintertime with lower humidity levels. So in the wintertime, your board is going to shrink that much more. So the wider the plank, the more shrinkage you have. That's why if you're going to go with a plank anywhere from 5 inches to 7 inches in width, you're going to want to think about doing an engineered floor because you're going to have some more dimensional stability, and that board is not going to shrink up on you like a solid would.
So I see a lot of different finishes on wood. There's oiled finishes and polyurethane finishes. Can you tell me what the difference is and what works best?
A poly finish usually gets between 7 and 13 UV cured coatings within the factory. It's a really hard coating. An oil finish is a little bit softer of a coating, and there is some maintenance required. With an oil finish, you, the customer, have to go in and recoat once a year for the first couple of years, and then it spans out from there. The main difference between the two and why you would want to maintain an oil floor is that with a polyurethane floor, you're going to get surface scratches. And basically, you're going to have to wait for these surface scratches to build up to where they drive you nuts and you want to sand and refinish. Where with an oil finish, as those surface scratches appear, you can spot treat them and you can treat them as they come. So there's more care involved with an oil floor, but I think that for some families, it's the right thing to do. It really is, because you can keep that up and keep that look yourself.
How would a person go about choosing colors for their wood floor?
It's a good question, and there's so many colors out there, Pam, that it's really getting that sample into your home and taking a look at your wall color, your cabinet colors, and that's where our mobile design studios come into play. This is something we could have a designer come out and take a look at color and what color works best for you.
Josh, I have pets and I want wood floors. How do I prevent scratches?
Yeah, scratches are going to happen with a wood floor, and it's again expectations and education on the customer side. So these are things you need to ask about, but with surface scratches do happen. So you need to ask those questions. You need to tell your salesperson about pets that live in your home, children. How often do you take your shoes off? Because your wood floor will scratch. And again, going back to the poly versus oil. With a poly, you're letting those scratches build up so you can't take it anymore, and you have to sand it down and refinish it. With an oil, this is something you can spot treat and kind of stay on top of those scratches as they occur.
Are there wood floors that I can install myself?
It's not very recommended. When it comes to investing in a wood floor for your home, it's exactly that, and you want to make sure that it's installed professionally. Some homeowners do have the capabilities and the background of installing floors in the past, but we have a team of seasoned vets here that do the installation of floors, and we warranty that for life as well. So I think it's something when it comes to an investment for your home, you turn to a professional.